Hi, I'm Dr. Aparna Lakshmanan, postdoctoral researcher at The Ohio State University in the Experimental Hematology and Therapeutics Laboratory. I work on two types of blood cancers, chronic lymphocytic leukemia and acute myeloid leukemia. I study how cancer affects immune system and how we can activate immune system to destroy cancer. This is immunotherapy or immuno-oncology, as most of you know. Our group consists of about 80 people, including a lot of physicians and physician researchers, and we run many clinical trials and bring back questions from clinical observations to the laboratory. I participate in Phase 1, Phase 2 clinical trial meetings, have shadowed clinical research coordinators while consenting patients, and have been involved in writing protocols for IRB approval. As for the regulatory requirements to get FDA approval for a drug, FDA Form 1571, the Investigational New Drug Application, and FDA Form 1572, the Statement of Investigator, has to be submitted. Before even getting to this stage, preclinical work on pharmacology and toxicology needs to be done to assess the safety and efficacy of the investigational drug. In case of devices, a 510(k) pre-market submission could be made to FDA to demonstrate that the device to be marketed is at least as safe and effective as a legally marketed device that is not subject to pre-market approval according to 21 CFR 807.92A3. The course Regulatory Strategy and Leadership sounds very exciting and intriguing to me. My personal goals for this course as a regulatory compliance manager aspirant are to understand the leadership, vision, and strategies that go behind developing a drug or a device, and the various research and regulatory aspects that has to be planned and implemented for an FDA submission for marketing of a drug or a device. My thoughts on the regulatory strategy for new medical product development are as follows. Let's consider a drug. To get a drug approved by the FDA, preclinical studies need to be performed in a scientifically rigorous and ethical manner according to the policies of the Institutional Animal Care and Use Committee. The animal model has to be relevant to the disease and the scientific question to be addressed. Sufficient N numbers have to be considered to obtain statistically meaningful data. Safety and efficacy have to be demonstrated in the animal model before filing the investigational new drug application to FDA. Careful and detailed planning has to be done for Phase 1 clinical trials in terms of number of subjects, inclusion-exclusion criteria, qualification of the principal investigator and the study team, criteria for site selection and resources in the site, availability of the investigational drug, and so on. Testing the drug in Phase 2 and 3 clinical trials are crucial before the drug is approved for marketing by FDA. Inclusion-exclusion criteria must be devised strategically according to the models tested in preclinical research and according to the prospective application of the drug to a medical condition or genetic predisposition. Focus must be on rigorous safety standards and subject protection, while detailed documentation of data and regulatory files need to be kept in place. Adverse effects must be reported in a timely manner. Good manufacturing practices and good clinical practices have to be adhered to while manufacturing and testing the drug, and good marketing strategies come into play at the later phase of the game. Collaboration between key opinion leaders, pharmaceutical industries, academic institutions and hospitals, clinical research organizations, government and non-profit organizations are more critical than ever before in this era for drug development. Different groups bring different resources and expertise to the process of drug development, approval, and marketing. That's all I have for now, and I look forward to hearing from all of you and getting to know you all through this course. Thank you and have a great summer.